Okay, everybody, welcome to Coffee and Art Impromptu. This is just, I'm going to do some finishing up. Hey, Linda, I'm going to do some color book finishing up. Our Jean isn't feeling well, so I asked her if she wanted me to maybe stream to keep her company. So she should be over here in a minute. Okay, this brush is got a little hair on it or something. So yeah, so I'm just going to work on finishing up some color books. I finished up the werewolf this morning. Okay, this brush is not working. Hey, Barb W. So, let's see. Let's try this one. Oh, let's try this one. So yeah, hopefully Jean, what's so sad about Jean, well, I mean, not that she, feel bad for her because she's not feeling well, but she was supposed to meet with Linda White Holloway for, go with Happy Dye and meet her for a meetup, and now she can't go. Okay, this one's not pointy. I need a pointy one. So she can't go, and that's sad. I know, I feel for her. So right now I'm coloring in the A Walk in Eden, finishing up this page here. And that's what I was just sitting here doing it when I saw that, Jean's can't even get to the doctor till tonight. So I said, well, and I'll go ahead and zoom in. Hey, Janet. So I said, well, I'll go ahead and, see if nobody's streaming. I know Emma streams later, but she usually streams after Jean, so which Jean's not streaming, so, let's go ahead and see how much I can zoom in. That might be a little too much. Let's back out one, maybe. Let's refocus. Ugh, gotta have something for it to focus on. Go. No, and I still have to mail your Vegemite out. I was really trying to think of something else to mail out with it, so I just didn't mail you just some Vegemite. And then I thought about maybe doing your ATCs. Do they have to be 18 all the same? I don't think I could do 18 all the same. Can they just be like can they just be a little different, Janet? Or are you being strict? And I understand if you are. You got some more Denver. But I'll send them out. I'll send those little Vegemites out to you the next time I mail you something, Janet. So yeah, so Janet's doing an ATC swap. It's zoo theme. And I haven't done, I mean, I've hosted a couple, but it's been like over probably closer to 2 years now. So Janet's hosting one for the group, and I just wanted to see if she could have something else. You can do whatever you want. Okay, as long as it's in the theme. I just didn't want to do like all 18, one thing, one animal, if I was going to do them. So. Janet. So thanks, everybody. Like I said, I'm just doing this. I was just sitting here finishing up some color book pages. I finished up the werewolf, which I'll try to remember to show you when I zoom back out. And then I wanted to finish this one. I have a couple. I have probably about 5 pages I need to finish. So I have minimal happy mail to do today. So I said, well, I'm going to spend the day catching up on some pages while I'm sitting here entertaining Jean, who's not here yet. Maybe she fell asleep. Maybe just the idea of coming over put her out. Hi, Linda. Hamilla, Carol, TMT. I think I said hi to Barb. There's Barb O. Barb, I know you want Chance to come live with me. He said. Barb has 2 Siamese cats that she adopted some years ago. And I told her if she ever needed someone to take over that duty, just to send them this way. She hasn't taken me up on it yet, but you know. So yeah, so I just wanted to entertain, or not really entertain Jean, keep her company. And if, you know, a few of us come over and, you know, our Jean, so, you know, we love our Jean. So you're doing a tiger. So you're doing 2 different things on the ATC's, Barb W. See, I was thinking, because you have to do 18, and Janet makes you work in her swaps. Janet swaps, you got to do a lot of work. 18 ATCs. I'm used to doing like 6 or 8 in a swap, and Janet does, she wants everybody to do 18. So yeah, there's no playing in hers. You don't play. You work. Oh, so you do a double set, Barb? So you do 36? Oh my gosh. Are you is that what you're saying? No, I will not do more than 18 if I do it. I know she has a sign up date sometime, like, is it in about a week or so, Janet? The sign up cutoff's in like a week. And if you're watching this recording on YouTube, this isn't just an impromptu. Over on Ustream, all my shows are recorded live on Ustream with a live chat and a mostly awake live audience. Oh, they make the rules? Janet. So, okay. All right. Well, I'll email you then. I'll sign up. Let me write myself a note. Oh. Email Janet. Because I know that's one of the rules. Email Janet Zoo ATCs. Okay, I wrote myself a note. See, that's just, I'm doing it just as an excuse to send off that Vegemite. Janet. Let's see, what can I send with that Vegemite to pawn it off? I mean, to donate it to Janet. If y'all are watching this recording, there's our friend Jen Oz from Australia visited all of us. I did a recording when she was here live, and she brought us all Vegemite. And Janet, I mean, there may be 1 or 2 other people that liked it, but Janet really, really liked it. She actually went out and bought her some more. Okay, good, Janet says she doesn't have a don't email me rule like I do. I really don't have a don't email me rule except for just nasty grams. You know, I don't care if anybody emails me nice. People mail me nice emails all the time. You know what kind of I'm talking about. Anyway, so Janet's the only one, or maybe there was one other, that actually liked the Vegemite. So I'm going to send my little packs that Jen Oz gave me. And doing the ATCs, doing 18 Zoo ATCs is a good excuse, right? Hi, Kimberly. Anybody else popping in? How would anyone know you're too scared to email? Oh my gosh. Hey Sherry, good to see you. Anybody else? Oh, I said Sherry and there went Siri. Settle down, Siri. Settle down. It came on again. So I'm just taking my time and finish this. If y'all didn't see it, I did post it everywhere. I posted on Kirby's site. I need to put something under there because I'm gonna muck that up. There we go. I posted my werewolf. I finally finished it. I had to finish it. I had to get that up on Kirby's Facebook page. Hey, West Virginia Melody, and I said hi to Linda, Army Linda. Hey, Barbo. So, are you still contemplating Chance and Charlie? They come as a set. I have to have them both, Barb. Just face it, I need them both. So anyway, this is an impromptu. Our Jean is sick, and she was supposed to meet with Linda White Holloway today with Happy Dye, and she's too sick. And what it is she got dust in her lungs from all that cleaning she did, and set herself up on an asthma something, and now she's not well because she overdid, and she had to, really, she did have to do it. Hey, Mad Rat, you come on at 5 Eastern, correct? So I'm not stepping on your time. I mean, I think this is usually Jean's time, so that's, you know, but if you want to come on early or anything, just say so. Say the word, Mad Rat. So, hey, Miss Q. Hey, Kangaroo Babe. Lindair. Sandpats. Anybody else popping in? So I am really zoomed in here on this book. This is the A Walk in Eden book. Let me move my mouse here. It's in my way. Alright, so I don't need the paper over here now. I'll need it on the other side in a minute. Okay, so anyway, I couldn't decide what other color to go with, the red, the gray, and the lime. So I just decided to go with black. And look, doesn't that look good? It's just popping. Popping, baby, popping. So what's everybody else doing today? Are y'all working on something? I love watching streams, long shows while I work. And I think I'm actually caught up. Xandra didn't stream last night, so I usually have her for Thursdays because she streams on Wednesday nights, and I don't, you know, watch very rarely do I watch streams at night. So Xandra was on Wednesday night. Well, I don't watch on Wednesday night anyway because I watch Survivor. But anyway, so she didn't stream because her dogs were sick. But she said she got some medicine for them and they're okay. I think that's the last I heard anyway. So I didn't have anybody to watch today. So I said, well, I just have to watch myself. Said after will be... Oh, sweet. Okay, that's awesome. So Barb Owen, if y'all don't know Barb Owen, well, then where you been? But anyway, Barb is having for her guest tomorrow, Seth Apter, 2 p.m. Eastern. How to Get Creative, or just Barb Owen on YouTube. So she'll have Seth Apter. Y'all don't know Seth Apter. He's an awesome mixed media artist, and he has some stamps and other products too. I'm not sure what all products. I haven't been keeping up with products as much these days. But I see his stuff, and it's really awesome. So thanks, Barb. If I'm home, I will watch it. If not, I'll watch your recording on the next day. Well, you usually post like a few days later, don't you? After the show, you don't usually post like immediately on Facebook. I mean on YouTube. So, well, whenever it gets put up there, I'll watch it. Barb has some awesome guests. She's always trying to get me to come on her show, but I don't know. Yeah. I'll have to try one of these days. It's the setup stuff and all that. I gotta work it out. Nothing against Barb. Oh, Mom. I think Mom's watching. I just got a message. Let me see if she's just not saying hi. And I don't want to ignore her. She's just messaging me. I'll ask her if she's watching. Swatching colors for the challenge kit I put together. Oh, so that's what you're doing, Kangaroo? You're doing swatching colors for a challenge kit? Oh, you put together your own challenge kit. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Kelly Mayo. Anybody else I missed? Where you been? Yeah. I don't know. I was waiting to see if Mom answered here. I did send her off her picture. I finished. I think it's supposed to be there today, Mom. If you're watching, it should be there today. I did that drawing of Grandma for my mom for Mother's Day. I did finish it and sent it off. I think it's supposed to be arriving at her house today, hopefully. I know, Barb. I know. It's just the time. Fridays are so hard for me. And I'll see. I'll try, Miss Barb. But only if the cats get to come visit. I know that's not going to happen. Hey, no, Eileen, it's not Friday. Jean is sick, so I thought I'd stream for her to keep her company. And, because she can't go see Linda. And then, so anyway, I'm here and she's not. I don't know. Okay, Mom is watching. So, Mom, will be watching in your mail today. Because the picture's supposed to be there today. I better stay in camera here, huh? Finish what you're working on an Alice. Oh, and then you're getting a Peter Pan book from Amazon. Nice, Miss Q. Kangaroo is challenging herself to only use items that fit into a pencil case, a koi field kit, and an A5 sketchbook. Cool. Well, I mean, it's no. I was sitting here doing this anyway, Eileen, so it's not like, it's no big deal. And I just saw that our Jean is, sick and can't. I feel bad. I mean, I'm sure she's going to feel better as soon as she gets some more meds and stuff. But I feel bad that she can't go see Linda. She was supposed to meet her today. Okay, so there's that side. Again, I wasn't sure what color to do the background that would complement these colors that I already had decided for the tree and the other parts here. So I just went with black. It's my backup background. All right, so I'm going to come over on this side now. Well, she goes, yeah, let me put this behind. She goes, yes, please stream. And I mean, I immediately came on. Maybe she's on the phone or something, Oh, good. Good, BG. You just got this book? Oh, no, you got Mysterious Library. Oh, okay. Oh, this one, yeah, this is a walk-in. I just did something else in Mysterious Library, too. I'm working on that gouache page. And then I finished the Kirby Roseanne's Werewolf this morning. Oh, let's get back over here. And posted that everywhere. I mean, Gina, when she stays up all night and stuff, she'll come to the show and she'll fall asleep and get rest. So I don't care. If she's here and sleeping, that's fine. Just hearing us all talk about her behind her back. No, I'm just kidding. There she is. She's on her iPad. Okay, Jean. So just try to cheer up our Miss Jean. Because, again, I hate that she had to miss her meeting with Linda. Well, and with Happy Die. She did get to see Happy Die yesterday, but she's not going to be able to go see. Is Happy Die still going to go see Linda? Jean, whenever you get a second. Hey, Melody. Anybody else popping in? Thanks for stopping in. It's an impromptu. It's not Friday, Eileen. Don't fear. But Eileen, did you see that Barb's having Seth Apter on her show tomorrow? So, yeah, if y'all are mixed media people, then y'all will know who Seth Apter is. And, of course, we all know who Barb is. Yes, talking behind your back, Jean. So my mom is watching from her iPad, Jean. So she doesn't chat, but she's there. She messaged me and said she's there. I think we're going to go to the lake, Mom. On Sunday, we're going to go down there, and I think Denise is going to go, and so that'll be nice. Hey, Margaret. Oh, yeah, Jean, yeah. Well, I'm glad she's getting to go see Linda then. That's good. I hate that you don't get to go, but, you know, you overdid. We were all worried about you, all that cleaning you were doing and all the dust, you know. So does anybody else have any weekend plans or anything? Oops, got a little blob there. So this is just plain old Americana craft paint. Matte craft paint. Doesn't have to be Americana, but this is matte. The reason you want to use matte craft paint or matte paint as opposed to, like, you know, artist grade acrylic paint is, if you're using any pencil work, is your pencils won't go over shiny paint. And the artist grades usually have a sheen to them in their binder, whereas the craft paints, now they don't say matte on them, but don't get satin, gloss, metallics if you plan on using color pencils over them. Oh, your friends are you gonna come help unpack you, Suzanne, today? Oh, Monday? What is that? Yeah. Are they coming today, Suzanne? Now they say I have to move stuff in here for a storage unit. Well, you can't move things, Jean, yourself. I mean, what can they'll have to do it for you, won't they? I mean, you can't do it. Would you be probably not streaming tomorrow, Melody. I'll be lucky to get over to Barb's at 2 o'clock. No, I won't. I could almost certainly say I won't be streaming. I can't. You know, never say never. But at this point, no. I got stuff to do. You know, Denise and them are coming down, and we're going to do stuff on Mother's Day. And so, yeah, probably not. I wasn't planning on streaming today either, but, you know, like I said, I'm only streaming today because keep Jean company. So, hopefully that makes her feel a little better. Your cousin is still recovering from a broken arm. Good grief. Yeah, I actually, really, I mean, really, Jean, really. I mean, what are they going to do? Kick you out on the sidewalk? They're not going to do that. Let's come back up here, guys. A little bit right in there, maybe. Yeah, if you're gonna have to move that stuff, you might as well move to a new place. Yeah, exactly. I know you've liked living where you are though, Jean. For the most part, you know. But just think about getting well right now, Jean. I mean, really. this is a tree, part of the tree trunk, but I think I'm going to make it part of the background, just to break that up a little. Because I'm the boss of my color book. I can do what I want. And I think I'm going to get rid of that a little bit too. Oh, whoa, whoa, Suzanne posted a big thing. I guess you're stuck there coming Monday and you're working. While I'm working? Oh, they don't trust you while they're unpacking? What do they think you're going to do with your own stuff, Suzanne? Saves a garage. Stored later date. Can't do attached. So what? They're not going to throw things. You don't have Denise coming over, do you? Suzanne, do you have Denise coming over to unpack you and sort you? Because that sounds like Denise. Hey, Vicky. Yes, impromptu stream to keep Jean company. I don't know if you heard, but she's too sick to even go meet Linda White and go with Happy Di. So we're streaming to keep her company, Vicky. I'm going to go see. Oh, Melody. Well, you can just watch on the iPad, not chat, just to have company. If you're ready to go to sleep, don't anybody now. If you're all international, don't be losing sleep over here now, people. Yes, if Denise is coming to your house, you can be ready to fill up your trash can. They do have the spirit of Denise? Okay. Yeah, I said, what was it? Jean was sorting something last week. Oh, it was some kind of a jar or something, and with the lid or something. She goes, "Do I need to save this?" And I said, "Trash it." And I signed it Denise. Because that's what Denise would be looking at me like. Remember, y'all, remember when she was here, guys, and we're sorting out and she came across the toilet paper rolls? Because remember, there for a while, if y'all don't remember, Miss Dell was making all these junk journals with toilet paper rolls. You know, y'all remember that some years ago? So I had them for some years because I was going to make one of those junk journals with Miss Dell. And Denise, she just looked aghast at me. She goes, "Are these what I think they are?" She goes, "What's this velvety paper on these?" She goes, "Oh my gosh, are these toilet paper rolls?" So, for a video you're doing, Miss Q, is that what you're saying? You're going to record a voice? Are you doing a video? And you want to do a voiceover? Yeah, see, I just record live and whatever. It's just whatever. I feel if people don't like long, chatty videos, they're smart enough most of the time to learn how to click that little X in the corner and move on to the next video. But I make videos I like to watch. I like to watch long, chatty videos where somebody's doing something and talking a lot while I'm working. You know? Now, I'll go back over that gray stems and exaggerate them on top of the black background here in a minute. Yeah, I think you were there, Vicky, when that happened. Do I need to get gouache? How do you decide? I don't really have a plan for when I use what, Melody. I just kind of wing it. Gouache is just like opaque watercolor, and I haven't used it in years and years. Cam had to have some for school, and I bought him kind of like the same setup I showed you with the mini palette and all the same colors. I got him that set. and because he had to have it for school, and I just hadn't used it for a long time, and the little set that I had was just like partial colors that had not dried out over the years, so I just got another set because I could get it for, I think it's $7, and the little palette thing was like $2. So I just got it to play with because something new to try in our color books. Do you need it? I would say not. If you have any kind of watercolor, neo colors, or anything like that, yeah, you don't need it. So I just got it for something else fun. Okay, so here we go. We got the background done. And again, we are working in A Walk in Eden. Okay, and Miss Laura sent this to me. Yeah, I like watching long videos, whether they're Google Hangouts or other streamers, or even if it's just still on Ustream. I'll go over there and watch it. Like I went over and watched Jennifer Crackalacken. I think, was it Monday, or anyway, it was this week after my stream while I was doing something else. I think Jean wasn't streaming or something, so I went a hunting for somebody to watch. So yeah, okay, so now again I did the black background because I wanted something in the background. I didn't want blue because I'm doing the red, gray, and green. I don't want any blue in this. Yeah, so yeah, I mean, they're, I don't know how you inexpensively you can get them where you are, Melody, but or if you just order Amazon, whatever. But they're not. I just got the student grade set at Hobby Lobby. Okay, so there we go. I think I'm going to set this aside. Let me back out here. I'll set this aside, and let's. So yeah, there's the background of that. So like I said, I'm working on some different projects, finishing them up. So I'll come back to this in a minute. Let me show y'all my, where's my Kirby? I can work on the gouache one I'm doing in too, I can continue on that. Here's my, let me move this because it's still wet. Here's my werewolf I finished and uploaded. It's a little flashed out, but I don't want it too dark when I'm trying to color. There. So there's the werewolf. He's a mean one. He's a bad one. But I finished that up and posted it on Kirby's Facebook page. Now I did not put the gold on it because I didn't really need to put the gold on it to photograph it, because it doesn't photograph. The gold wasn't going to photograph anyway. But you can see where it's shining. See right there, the moon in his fur, where I have put the gold on it. So yeah, I got that done. That's in Mythomorphia. And I still have other, I still need to finish this one. Got to finish our Yeti with the purple snow. And I did finish this side. I haven't posted this one on Kirby's side either. I kind of wanted to wait till I got done with this one, but this kind of a standalone. So the tree fairy, or whatever you want to call her, I need to post that. But she's done, but obviously he's not. What else is going on in here? Again, this is Mythomorphia, so it's all myths, right? Here's my I think it's a Chinese dragon. I forget, or anyway, somebody said it was an Asian dragon myth. So yeah, I did finish this, and this is the only one that I've really finished out of this book that I posted on the site. So again, it's kind of wanting to flash out a little, but I think I might. The sun is really bright. I might need to kind of close the blinds a little. So I don't know where I'm going next in this book, but I am happy with the werewolf, even though it took me a lot of parts to get that one finished and then finish this. And the reason I did this one was to show people how to do a backlit mountain, like the side's in shadow and the snow is reflecting purple from the mountain sunset there. So yeah, and I have a couple pages where I just have paint, say nothing, just some washes on there. So yeah, let me close the blinds just a little. And then the next thing I want to work on, my sketch, the Wild sketchbook, Bennett Klein. So this one is probably going to be my next one to tackle and want to finish, because I want to post this on Bennett Klein's. And so it's going to be Holbees and Hedgies. So I'm going to do this one with my Holbein color pencils. So I'm going to call it Holbees and Hedgies. And it's one of Bennett Klein's grayscales. So I'm going to want to do this one at least by next week. We'll work on this one at some point next week. If not Monday, then. Hey, Blue Twinkle. Twinkie. I always want to call you Twinkle. Hey, Desiree. I'm sure there's more Dazzled. Who else is here? Where's my mouse? Oh, it's under the color books. I know I'm missing some people here. Thanks, everybody, for popping in. Dinah, Hamilla. Who else am I missing? Kimberly, Linda Lady, Lindair, Emma Mad Rat's cleaning, because she's streaming later. I think she's streaming, Mad Rat Emma's streaming at 5:30, I think she said, Eastern time. Hey, Miss Kitty, Miss Q, Jean, San Pat, Sarah, Snaps. Hey, Sunset Carol, it's been a while. Teresa Crafting Chaos, West Virginia Melody. We've got our two melodies. And of course we have Vicky. And Eileen and Jean and Sherry, the mods. And Vicky. So. Alright, so anyway, yeah. And I got this from Orla, so I want to color something in it. Well, I want to color. I love me some Bennett Klein, you know that. And, yeah. So we'll do that next week. And then the one that we're working on with the gouache paint from yesterday, the Mysterious Library, we're working on this page with gouache. Again, try to get the color to, there we go. That's pretty accurate right there. I want to finish this one because I want to do the birch trees. You know, we have a wash of paint on them, but I want to do all the little nubbies on the birch. Maybe a little bit of shading of white, kind of a tan pencil to brighten up certain areas. So, but yeah, we did get a good start on her. So that's in the Mysterious Library. In this book, and I don't think I've posted this one yet because I wasn't sure if I was done, because I didn't do some of the background and I think I really want it white, like nothing, just leave those clouds like they are and these big stones, because it's very dramatic with the white contrasting with her hair. I think if I tried to color all that, it would detract from her pretty hair. So I think I'm going to I'm going to call this one done. And just leave the rest of it white where I have nothing there, because I'm just liking the contrast. And I think it was Eileen that said to put her hair in knitting needles in her hair. So those knitting needles are not in her hair. We drew those in. And we drew that little strand of hair to look like yarn. Because to me, her hair looks like a skein of yarn. Doesn't it? So I need to go ahead and post this one as is, without anything else being colored. So let me leave that out to make a note of that, because I haven't photographed that one. Okay, so that, and let me look here. And then in the Dance of Happiness, I have to still post this picture. I don't think I posted it. Again, it's a little flashed out. I'm trying to tilt it so Let me try to adjust the light because it got really bright right there. I don't know what happened. Got really bright. Come on. Got way bright. I think that's a little better. So anyway, yeah, it's still a little flash out, but you can kind of see it wanting to. There we go. Let's see. Did wonderful. This one right here, Miss Kitty, there's a lag, so it's like a 30-second delay, so I'm not sure which book you're asking on now. This one right here, and I wrote that in here, Dance of Happiness, I think is what we ended up settling on what it's called. Yeah. So I need to do some more in this. I did finish and post this picture. That one's finished and posted. And then this one I need to post. Yeah. And that's all I think I've done in this one too. I mean, it's so sweet. It's got just the cutest little animals and bunnies and oh, it's so adorable. Look. Look. So cute. And then this has already got the black painted. I mean, it came this way with the black already done. Now the one I did here, I painted this one. That's paint. But some of the pages in the book actually come with the black background. So yeah, I need to work in that. So we'll see. Lots of color books going on. And you know, I still have other ones going on as well. So, these are just my current 10 books. So many color books, so little time. So let me get back to this. Let me get my gray pencil. I was just using it a minute ago. Here it is. Yeah, I saw you posted a picture of your family in England, in the UK, Eileen, and they're on their way to Saudi Arabia. He's a lawyer or something? Oh my gosh. Oh, I missed what Sherry said. Maybe it will make you mail things out. Nothing makes Vicky mail things out. Okay, so let's see if this will be a light enough gray. I might need one lighter. I'm going to have to zoom in again because now I backed out to show you the other book. So let's go ahead and zoom back in. He's an attorney and handling a lawsuit. He took the whole family though, right, Eileen? Or are they going to stay in England while he goes? Or is he, I mean, or just some of those cousins and stuff you had folks. It looked like 10 people in that picture, maybe more. So I'm just kind of add my own little branches there. Because you can. You know that, right? You know that the color book artists do not email you when you go out of lines or add something. Just in case y'all didn't know that. Hey, Funda. Yeah, the artist, Kirby, Bennett Klein, they're not going to email you if you go out of lines or change something up. And then I need black to kind of fix. this one. Let's make sure it's black and not indigo. I usually put a piece of blue tape around the indigos because they look exactly the same if you don't read it. Oh, he's there by himself. Those are the cousins that live in England. Okay, okay. Well, I didn't know. I thought maybe they were all his family, Eileen, and they were just stopping over there and taking a little vacay on the way to Saudi Arabia. Oh, okay. Oh, so most of your family lives in England. Okay. Well, and when was the last time you went over there? Oh, well, I know it's kind of hard for you to go, and with your mom and all. But do you have any more plans to go visit again? Hey, Mad Rat. Well, I thought I was filling in for Jean because I don't know what time you were planning on streaming, Mad Rat. That's what I said earlier. If you want to come on, I saw 5:30 Eastern. Am I wrong? Was it 5:30 Eastern you said? And so I came on thinking this was Jean's time, and since Jean's not streaming. You wish I took us one of coloring videos. So there's that little tree there. Now I'm going to come up here and work on some of this hanging moss and I'm going to get a lighter color gray though. A real light gray. Here we go. Okay. So let's come over here. I'm going to add even some more. I'm not sure if that's I think that's a branch. Let me make that a branch. Doesn't matter, but it looks like it needs to be a branch. So I'm going to make that a branch. Coming out of that little pile of foliage right there. Okay, light gray. And I'm just going to kind of swirl down these a little more. Just to make it look a little more stuff hanging down, just kind of cool. Something like this. Okay, so you're streaming. Okay, so yeah, okay. I wasn't sure, but I thought I saw 5:30. Thanks, Emma. And if y'all are just joining us, Barb was saying she's off. She's probably away from keyboard too, but she's got Seth Apter as a guest on her show tomorrow, guys. So if y'all are mixed media, y'all know who Seth Apter is. So watch for Barb tomorrow, 2 Eastern, on Facebook. I mean Facebook on YouTube. Okay, there we go. So I'm kind of liking that. See, it just gives it more flair, doesn't it? You can even add some more here. Now remember, the only reason I'm able to do this, guys, on the black is because that's paint. If this was black pencil, I could not be doing this. This would not work. See, like right there, I'm trying to go over that green pencil and it's not wanting to go over it. I probably have to get a Posca in there to get it to go over that and then go back over it again. Hey, Bright. Hey, Dot. Yeah, I'm just trying to give Jean some company because she's not well, as y'all know if you follow us on Facebook. Okay, where's that? What did I do? Oh, here it is. It's red. It's a Tuscan red. I'm just kind of shadowing a little bit there. Okay, so now let's go back to this one here. If you have any questions, put them in caps. If you're watching this recording on YouTube, thanks for hanging out. Coloring catch up in again, we're in A Walk in Eden. but this looks really cool. I'm really liking these little hanging down things in the, it's kind of like moss. It's not exactly Spanish moss, but some kind of moss hanging out of the trees. Right? Let's add a little bit, even more. Why not? And there's none over here, but I think I'm going to put a little bit. I'm going to add a little bit more moss over here. Just a little bit of flare over on this side. Now I'll go in here with the darker gray. And just like that. Just makes it more balanced. So yeah, I'm liking that. And I like this little tree right here too. Okay, so I think that's pretty much done right here. It's hard to see, but can you see how I've kind of added darker green? I wanted to keep it light and airy, even though I kind of filled in some of the areas where the color books, you know, where the leaf, the foliage kind of overlapped there. But, and when you paint the background, if there's some areas that you didn't just get tight enough in there, then that's when to go back in there with the pencil. And just kind of, you know, get it nice and sharp if you missed any areas with the paintbrush. Okay, let's get a little bit of... Can y'all see okay? And then what I did here on the grass, because it had little grass lines, you know, well, I did the whole grass lime green. It looks kind of yellow on camera, but it's really a very lightest lime green, and or green, yellow green. Anyway, then I just went back in here with red pencil, the raspberry color, and did all the grass lines. That way it tied the grass color in with the tree and the, you know, foliage and, you know, other stuff going on. So yeah, but I still think I'm gonna have to introduce another color, because I don't want all this red. I want it, you know, I want another color in here. So I'm not sure. I need a little bit more green up here and some green over here. Let me get... This is just chartreuse, I think. Lime peel, chartreuse. So, I want to do this. Thanks, Funda. I'm just going to get it all one color, and then I'll go in there and do a little bit of shade. Hang on. Hey, I'm streaming. Can I call you back? All right, bye. Thanks, Bright. So again, I'm not quite sure what other color. I try to pick about 5 main colors, and then if you space them out all over your page, it makes your page cohesive. And then you don't have to, and when I say 5 colors, that could mean lime green but in 3 shades. Or it could be, you know, so I don't include a version of that color as a separate color. So that can be tons and tons of colors. By saying 5 colors, that doesn't mean like 5 pencil colors. It you know, you can add a lot of, I got a heck of a time on that corner. Where's my black paper? Here we go. Here we go. So like I got this main lime green on there, and if I go in here with like an olive or a dark green, This is still green. It's just another shade or hue of that color. You like the colors on the page, Eileen? Yeah, well, I know you and Jean love green, so, and there's no pink, so we're good, right? So just doing a little bit of shading in there. And if y'all don't know, in this book, the pages all continue. Like this one, if you look, I mean, it may not match exactly, but the pages will continue on. See this little pear thing or whatever it is? Look, when you turn the page, there's like part of it there, you see? So this, although I'm not going to color this the same color, like a continuous color, I don't know. I don't know yet, Button. I'm not going to like take this lime green over to this side because I'd get tired of the same lime green to the whole book. But it does continue over. See? So, and then it comes over here. And then this side. See these weird looking tree things? So it is like, it's almost like a panoramic color book. Yeah, Design Seeds works awesome, doesn't it, for color combinations? One of the girls said thanks for recommending Design Seeds. It's design-seeds.com, and they come out, I think, twice a day if you follow if you get an email from them, or you can just go to the site and get color combinations. Let me show, where's my, I didn't bring my iPad in here. Maybe I can show it on the phone here. Hang on. It doesn't, I don't want to say it'll flash out sometimes, but we'll give it a try. And so you can get color combination, Design-Seeds, if you're not sure how to get colors. And there's like 6 colors in their combos. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to go let me get my iPad, guys. My phone is just gonna flash out. All right, let's see. There's my birch trees there still from yesterday. Design. Okay. All right, let's see. Design Seeds. So, see if I can find today's. Your daily dose of inspiration. I'll have to tilt it a little. So you can pick by color, collections. So let's just go with this, search by collection. But you see how it looks? They'll give you a photograph and then they give you pictures to go, I mean color combinations. It's slow loading, guys. My iPad is old. So it doesn't, even with Wi-Fi in this room, it's a little slow loading. Okay, here we go. All right, so for instance, here's an autumn cloud. I love this one right here, creature color. Let's go with this one because it's such a good example. So here's a photograph, and then again that grays, those tan and grays, not really translating on the with the eye because it's the light's flashing out. But you see how they give you 6 color combinations, and they give you a photo, an inspiration photo. So if you go in, even if you just go in with your Crayola crayons, but if you have any set of color pencils, you can get close to these colors. It doesn't have to match exactly, you know, get close to it. Like here's a light mint or almost a gray, a mint green, a dark, like almost like a grayish teal, an indigo, an orange, and a kind of a tan. And so if you're not sure where to start on a color book page, go over there and pick these 5 or 6 colors. Get these colors out of your supplies, whatever pencils or whatever you're using, and start with those colors. And just you got to kind of space it out so that it looks cohesive over the whole page. But yeah, so there's just so many ideas, color combinations in there. So in this case, I chose a gray, not off of Design Seeds. I just chose a gray, a raspberry, kind of, not quite maroon, red, and then the lime greens. And now I'm just going in here with the little darker green and shading. So I'm thinking I might go in here with this kind of a darker green for some of this other stuff, because it's still in the green family. and carry on with that. Can you get these sent email? Yes, you can sign up for their email, Dot. Or you just go to their site every day or whenever you need it. I think they send you, if you're on their email list, they send you 2 a day. A different one, 2 different ones. Let me sharpen here. Bye, Funda. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good weekend if I don't see you. So see, I'm just kind of going in here and doing a little bit more greens. Trying to remember to keep my hand back so that my hand's not in the way. See, just adding a little bit more on top of the line. A little bit of shadow in there. Yeah, I mean, you can get darker and darker. You can get a lot of depth. So tell me, y'all tell me, what is your favorite color book now? It doesn't have to be a new one. It doesn't even have to be one you're working in right at the moment. But what's your favorite color book at the moment? Even if you're not working in it. Hey, Lori. I'm recording. I know it's hard. Sometimes you can't make it, or if you're at work. But I try to record everything and upload it to YouTube. I do my best. Every now and then we get a glitchy video that won't upload, but for the most part, we're pretty good to get them loaded. And my videos are not edited or anything. What they are here is what you get when they get to YouTube. I think the most I've ever had to really edit or have edited is like if I've accidentally shown somebody's address, I'll go in and clip that out or something like that. But I just don't take, if I took all the time to edit, then I wouldn't do the long videos, or I wouldn't have the time to do the long videos if I spent all my time editing. So Claudia's working in Colin Thompson's. Yeah, the library book one, yeah. Mad Rats and Imagimorphia. Button is in Mythomorphia. Mythomorphia. I was like, I don't think I've heard that book called Bright Meadow. First and only one is Mythomorphia. I liked what I see. Aw, thanks, Bright. West Virginia Melody is Nicole Stalker's Beautiful Nature. I don't know if I know that. I might, if I saw it, I might recognize it, but I don't have that one. So, hey, Mountain Dreamer Teresa. Your favorite color book is Rachel Reinert's. Again, I'm not sure if I know that one. I might recognize some of these if I saw them, but yeah. I'm just like, I'm recording what everybody's liking, so I'm just saying it out loud. Rachel Reinert. Yeah, I don't know that one. Okay. So I've got probably, I'm working in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9 books right now. And I mean, there's more that I have things going on in, but I'm concentrating on 9 books, maybe 10 if I count the other Bennett Klein. So probably about 10 I'm working in. So I'm trying to get a couple, like I got the werewolf one done. If y'all just join me, I did finish the werewolf, posted that today, and I post on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and I'm in Kirby Roseanne's, different people say it different. I've always just called it Roseanne's, but it's probably wrong. But anyway, I'm in his Facebook and Bennett Klein's Facebook page. And I'm also in Griffin Beckett. And I haven't posted in hers since Halloween. Let me see. Where's our book? Jasmine. Well, anyway, y'all know what her books look like. Jasmine Beckett Griffiths. I'm in her color book Facebook too, but I don't think I've posted in that since Halloween. Desert Wonderland, Botanical Wonderland. I don't know those. The botanical one I have, Mountain Dreamer, is just Manic Botanic. I have this one, which is not the one you're talking about, but yeah. Summer Nights, yeah, I've got, I don't know if it's Summer Nights, one of those Hannah Carlson ones. I have a couple pages not finished. So I got, I try to show as many as I can, guys, so that I can show ideas, show a lot of different ideas and different mediums. Sometimes watercolor, neocolors, color pencil, acrylic washes. So I try to do as many pages, and eventually they'll get done. And I always try to post them on my Facebook. I have a folder, album called Color Book, My Color Book, something like that, My Color Book Pages, or My Color Books, I think. So I always post them in there when they're completed, and you don't have to follow me, and I don't have to follow you to for you to go. It's public. I made my color book pages public, so you can go see them. Because I don't just follow everybody on Facebook, guys. And it's no offense to anybody that wants to try to follow me, but and I always go see if you're a real person. Because if I don't know you from here, people will post and say want me to follow them. I'll go look at their page, and they haven't posted anything on Facebook in 5 years. I'm not going to follow you, I'm just saying. I'm not going to follow you. If you're on Facebook and haven't posted anything for 5 years, I don't need to, and you don't need to follow me to go see my color book pages or any of my art, my fan art, my portraits. They have their own albums or folders, whatever you want to call, and you can go see them. Miss Q is in Alice in Wonderland by Fabinia. I can't even say that. Somebody Fabiniana. I don't think I have that one or seen that one either. Who's releasing a Labyrinth book? Button. I didn't see who was releasing a Labyrinth book. Button said that they are releasing a Labyrinth book, and I didn't see who the they was. Well, I follow you, Eileen, because, it's you. I think I follow you. I never see you post over there, Eileen, unless you just comment on jeans or something. But and I'm not a real big Facebook person, guys. I just, I'm a Twitter gal. I post and the only thing I really post on Instagram are art things. I don't post, I think maybe I posted one picture of me in Boo and Denise or something. But I usually relegate Instagram to just art pictures. Twitter's where I talk. Twitter's where I talk to everybody. I'll go to Facebook every now and then and argue, but pretty much Twitter's where I hang out. Yeah. So I'm just kind of doing a little bit of dark shading and making it a little bit more depth. I don't know, Dorothy. There should be a place on there for. And now, again, I don't know anymore. It's been years since I signed up at Design Seeds, so I'm not sure where on their website you go tell them you want emails. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. I don't know. Um, Maybe they stopped doing email every day. I don't know. I'm learning Twitter. Facebook takes too much reading. Facebook is, to me, here's what I like about Twitter. It's sequential. You get so far we're lucky to have that happening on it used to be that way on Facebook. If you saw a post, they would just post, like in order of everything that everybody posted. Facebook went to who you talk to the most. You're going to see their posts the most. If you don't talk to somebody for a long time, then you have to go hunt them up. You'll never see a post by them. That hasn't happened on Twitter. Twitter is sequential. If somebody's posted something, it's all timelined. So I don't know. I like Twitter. I like the format, and it's just where I like to interact with people. That's where I do all my interacting. I mean, people will message me on Messenger and on Instagram and stuff, but I'm not chatty over there. I'm chatty on Twitter. I think Jean's got me beat. I'm not sure how many. We were in the hundreds of thousands of tweets. I don't remember. Jean, I think, did 100,000 or maybe more. I don't remember. I haven't looked. I don't look at my stats like that. So every now and then I'll come across, oh man, I did tweet a lot, but it doesn't show up on my phone. It shows up on let me go over here on my let me see, let me go over here and see. And I know Jean talks way more than me. Okay, I'm at almost 46,000 tweets. Yeah, and I know Jean's probably at 100,000. So I talk a lot over on Twitter. Yeah, Jean is a queen of tweets. Yeah. I'm trying to just stay in camera, guys, and I'm just doing a little bit of shading and you put your coloring on Twitter button. Yeah. Most of us that are here, we do Twitter, and I know a lot of us do Facebook and Instagram as well. But as far as just like talking to everybody, I think most of us talk on Twitter. Jean has 136,000 tweets. Yeah. Not that many. Yeah. And that's the other thing I like about Twitter is you can interact with anybody in the world on Twitter. Anybody. And then if like I do Survivor and Gold Rush and a few shows, and you can hashtag that show and see all the tweets from people you don't know, but that are following along that show as well, whether it's Survivor or Gold Rush or whatever. And it doesn't even have to be a show. It can be anything that you want to follow along with by hashtagging it, and then you'll have a separate little page over there where you can see everybody that's involved with that hashtag. I don't know if you don't follow Twitter, I don't know, that's kind of hard to explain on without showing it to you. But you can meet anybody and see what they're tweeting, and even if you don't talk to them much or at all, you know, like William Shatner. He's a big tweeter, and I follow him on Twitter. I don't really talk to him, but I watch his tweets, and oh my gosh, that man can snark like nobody's business. I mean, Captain James T. Kirk, well, William Shatner, he can snark with the best of them, I'm telling you. And they're funny. Like, there's some shows if you just want to, you're kind of like, you're not really making fun of them, but you kind of are, but you're just kind of, not necessarily like with Survivor, but there's some shows that you might think this is the hokiest show ever. But if you start talking to people that are following that show, oh my gosh, you will spend an hour laughing, just snarking with people, and it's just fun. I don't know. It's all in good fun. Yeah, and yeah, exactly, Eileen. You unfollowed Captain Kirk? Did you really, Vicky? But when he's bored at night, he tweets. Yes, I know he does tweet like crazy. Well, you just don't. You have to turn off your notifications if you're getting. Are you getting notified every time he tweeted? See, I don't have. I have no sound on my. I get notifications on my iPad, but not on my phone, because I have my phone with me, you know, pretty much all the time. And if I got like ding, 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 it'd be all day long. So I don't have sound on there for my tweets. Yeah, he does tweet like crazy overnight. He does. But he's funny. But he doesn't take any crap, I'll tell you. Yeah. And whether you agree with him or not, he's still funny. You know, he is funny. Yeah, okay, there's a good example. Mountain monsters, hokey, and people will be. I mean, people are hilarious. And now that you have all the memes, you know, oh my gosh, it's so fun. It's just fun. I don't know. You have to do it to understand. Yeah, he's funny, isn't he, Vicky? Yeah, Vicky goes, well, I might just have to follow him back. Okay, so I'm kind of liking this. A little bit darker right there along that branch line, I think. So anyway, yeah, I'm a Twitter gal for sure. Okay, so here we got all this one needs a little more maybe. Got all the branches kind of giving them a little bit more down. I'm just chilling and coloring and you know, having a voice for Jean while she's chilling and resting. Um, yeah, and the Bigfoot, the BFRO, and there's some funny ones. I mean, yeah. And if you follow them on Twitter, and not necessarily even that, you can follow some shows. I don't know if every show has, like, I don't know, but you can hashtag it and get with groups of people that are talking about it, and it's just hilarious. If y'all do not know, is there anybody here on Twitter that doesn't know about how to see all the memes, all the amazing that Shatner? I know he's 86. Yeah, William Shatner's 86 years old, and that man is smart as a whip. I mean, he he is smart as a whip. And again, you know, you don't have to agree with everything he says to think he's funny. Okay, so there we go. I think I'm liking all that. Now I'm going to go ahead and start with the same dark green, and I think I'm going to work on this. I think I'm going to have this in this darker green, at least initially. And then maybe some dark green in there. See, I just got a tweet. Did you hear it on the iPad? All right, so I'm just going to put a light. You know what? I think I'll just go ahead and do it with, let me just do it with the Neo color, just to get a wash on there. Let's see. Bring my Neo colors back over here. And I think I want to kind of, where's that green I'm using? Here. I kind of just want to go with, do I want it, maybe, I don't know. Let me do, I have to do a test. Where's my water brush? Get a water brush here. Where did I put my water brushes? I have a stack of them. I moved them. Oh, here, they're right in front of me. Okay. I thought it was hilarious, but the Witch of the Woods hypnotized all of them. I don't know the witch. Oh, you mean on the Mountain Monsters? Yeah. Barb, yeah. Now I gotta say, Barb and anybody else that watches that it got real. It's odd this season. It's like, oh, come on now. It's one thing to go hunting for Bigfoot, but it got really cray, you know? All right, so let me get a piece of scratch paper here. Let's see, do I want... That's too blue-green. I think I want... That's not... I'm going to have to go with that olive. Either this olive or this olive, which is the difference. So this one is so hard to see when it's... All right, that's olive. That's just olive. And then this one is... God, they're so hard to read. Black on dark green. I gotta get my... Can't read black on dark green. Moss green. So let me just see the difference between moss green and olive. Okay. This brush is too tiny. I need a bigger. Let's see. There we go. For a wash. Okay, so there is one of them. Not that different. All right, I'm just going to go with the, I think it's moss green. Okay, I know, it's really stupid, isn't it? Now, I got to say, I don't follow that on Twitter. I don't follow that group on Twitter. But there's some other ones. And I don't even, some of the shows, I just know the show, okay? But I follow people that watch those shows and snark on them. And I watch my friends. I don't even watch the show sometimes, but I know the people they're talking about. So when they say something about this one or that one, it's like, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. What a funny thing to say. Even though I'm not watching the actual show. Bye, Barb. Have a good time with Seth tomorrow. If y'all missed it, Barb's going to have Seth Apter on her show tomorrow. If y'all are in the mixed media, y'all know who he is. All right, so these are all the same, so I'm going to color these. They're kind of like some kind of an asparagus looking thing. Is there any more anywhere? Ah, here's one right here. So this is just a way to get the color down initially. Then you can go back in there and shade. But I'm going to keep this color out because I'll probably want to use some of this kind of olive. Now, it's kind of hard to see. It's just the initial wash. And it's really darker. See, it's that dark. It's kind of flashing out when I lay it down like this. But there's more of the true color right there. And so I want to put some of that over in here somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. So I'm going to leave this color out. Let me clean off. Get a Kleenex. And I just clean my water brushes off on a Kleenex. It kind of like a Kleenex kind of pulls the water out. Okay, so now let's hit this with the heat gun. Back over here. You want to make sure any water mediums you use are 100% dry before you go over it with color pencil, because it won't go over it. Okay, so now let's get that dark green. What did I do? Here it is. Sharpen that and shade. All right. Let's see. Let me put my paper back under here so that it doesn't dent. So thanks everybody for just hanging out. I hope Jean's resting. You resting over there, Sassy Pants? That's our nickname for her. So I want to get in the dark areas first. Then I'll start shading like individual fronds. Go to sleep, Melody. Oh my gosh. Fell asleep on your table. Don't stay up. I'm not sure what time is it there anyway. Bye, Melody. Sleep well. I know it's late. I'm not sure exactly what time, but all right, so here's some right down here. Just sharpen a little more. Hey, Miss Aroma. Too lazy to type? Okay. Colors. Colors. Yes, I'm coloring. Colors. Love the colors. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Here's what we got so far. I love the little hanging moss that we over accentuated. Okay, so let's do this one here. See, somebody tweeted me. I heard it on my iPad because I brought my iPad in here so that we could look at design seeds. All right, so now it's almost kind of like a cross between celery and asparagus or something. All right, so now I want to get in here. I'll start with this big one here, and I'm going to start just shading it. And I'm not sure what other green I might want to add. So do y'all want to answer a chat question? Yeah, Karen, it's an impromptu because our Jean is sick. She can't go with Happy Di to meet Linda. She's at home, so I asked her if she wanted me to stream to keep her company. So, and Mad Rat's not streaming till 5:30. So. So if y'all want a chat question, I'll pop open the chat box. And I don't mean like the chat box there. The chat pack. Yeah. The chat pack. Questions. Let's just randomly pick a few and I'll just kind of look through them. Some of these things are like, to me, they're obvious. Like, you know, if you have to save one thing when you're going out of the house, you know, it's like your pets or your photos. Okay, this is a good one. What is your all-time favorite scene from a movie? Now, if you put your scene in there, tell me what the movie is too. Your all-time favorite scene from a movie. And I'll try to catch as many as I can. I know I won't catch them all. What have I used on this page? I've been working on this page. This is not, this isn't my first go around on this page. Neocolors and Prismacolors, I think pretty much, are what I've been using. And this is black acrylic paint. This is the only acrylic paint on the page, is black, flat black Americana paint for the background. And then washes of Neocolor and then Prismacolor. Shading, I'm shading now. Yeah, that's what I've been using. And again, you know, I started this. If you want to really know everything exactly, there's a video where I did this, you know, worked on this. Today I'm just kind of catching up on some pages. Staircase Scene and Gone with the Wind, that's Vicky S. Dirty Dancing, where he holds her up in the air in the final dance. That's sweet. I love it. I love seeing where people do that at their weddings. You know, they'll do scenes from it. I think Debbie posted one on Facebook the other day. I think it was Debbie. Yeah, nobody puts baby in a corner. The Matrix lobby shootout scene, Mermaid Jan. Shell says the Inception final scene with spinning, oh, Inception, the final scene with spinning totem. I'm trying to catch them when they pop, when y'all post them, guys. I'm imagining this kind of being puffy, so this will be dented in right here before it flares out. So I want to shade that a little bit more right in the middle there, so like it puffs, dents, and puffs. Star Wars bar scene. Oh my goodness. Oh, Miss Aroma. I'm trying to, while y'all are saying yours, I'm trying to think of mine. I like kind of weird movies, odd things. Johnny Depp in his red chair in Dark Shadows. Anonymous. Hey, Anonymous, you have to tell us your name, please. I don't think it's CC anymore. Clarissa has her own name now. So it's not Clarissa. We ask that you tell us who you are, if you don't mind. Caber Kathy, and hi Kathy, I didn't see you come in. Opening of Top Gun and Blast the Surround Sound. I haven't seen that probably since it came out, so I don't know the scene. But I can tell you this, movies are so loud now. They are just way, especially, you know, when they show the opening, you know, when you first go in and they show the previews. I think they pick the loudest parts of the previews that there is. To just like, oh my gosh. I literally have to put my hands over my ears on those opening I'd just as soon stay home and wait for it to come out on DVD. Pan's Labyrinth is your favorite movie, but no favorite scene. Okay, Miss Aroma. So really the only movies I really go to now are Star Wars and Star Trek. We used to take the kids to, the grands. We used to take them to, all the Pixar movies and, you know, Frozen, those kind of movies. But they don't, they're all grown up now. Although they'll still watch them, but I don't take them. Cam might take a date to see one of those, but I don't have to take them to those anymore. So the only movies I really will go pay to see are Star Wars, Star Trek. Hupster's looking forward to the new Alien movie. He loves the Alien movies. I know, they're so dang loud. I just don't get it. And, I don't know. There's Cece. Yeah. Oh, okay. Welcome, Cece. Yeah, Cece was Clarissa. Now she's Cece. You love the door scene in Monsters. I haven't seen some of these movies like Monsters Inc. I haven't seen it since they came out. When was that? 10 years ago? 15 years ago? I don't even remember when Monsters came out. Monsters Inc. Yeah, Ripley's your favorite movie character of all time. Let me sharpen again. Yeah, it's an impromptu mail to keep Jean, who's not feeling well, company. So, and I was just sitting here working on finishing up some color pages. If y'all didn't see, I did post the werewolf on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So I finished the werewolf from Mythomorphia. So that was a long one. That was a quite detailed one. The werewolf took quite a while, I guess, because I wanted to really accent that fur. Hey, Sarah. Thanks, Jean. Okay, I think we've exhausted that. People stopping to post. Let's see. Let me get my little cards here. Let's see. All right. I'm not going to do vacation destinations right now. And who was the most? Some of these I think we got last time. I must have just pulled out a section where we've already. I need to put them in the back. Okay, this is kind of a cool one. What month of the year, and it doesn't say why, but I'm going to ask you why. What month of the year do you think would best describe your personality, and why? What month of the year describes your personality? Hey, Mac. DeMonte? Shells? Anybody else I might have missed? I'm just kind of taking my time here and playing. We're playing today. Shadow under there, shadow a little bit under there. Shade that one would be a little darker back under there. Some will run under the tree. Eileen said December because I'm so giving. You're so enabling, that's for sure, Eileen. That's good though, Eileen. You are a giver of enableish. What do you call it? How would you say that? Eileen is our enabler elf. ETEE. Eileen the enabler elf. August because it's sunny. Vicky is January. You're cold and frosty. Vicky. Oh, that's hilarious. Cold and frosty. January. Vicky is hilarious. Miss Rose said January. Dark and gloomy. Oh my gosh. DeMonte says, my husband said October. Nothing more to say. Halloween. Oh my gosh. And girls, crack me up. Mr. Roma said July, a late nighter. BG Ghost said December is, oh yeah, December's y'all's birthday month, yeah. September, colorful. See, for me, I would have to say I like spring because I like to be encouraging. Like new things, new encouragement. So I would have to say one of the spring months. Maybe May. I mean, my birthday's in February, but but I'm just saying, what if you had to have a month that described your personality? Now that doesn't mean everybody's going to think that, but that's where I'm rolling with. I'm rolling with May or June. Spring, well, that's really, it would be March, April, or May. It's actually officially spring months, but yeah. I'd have to go something with maybe April or May. May, because I may or may not. Oh, brother, Karen. Because I'm fresh. Miss Aroma. Oh, thanks, Cece. I try to. That's what, I try. That's what my thing is I like to encourage people to, give it a go, try. Don't be afraid. Give it a shot, yeah. Go for it. All those things. Okay, so I'm kind of liking, just kind of like that. I might need just like a light, I don't know if I want a gray. Might just want to blend that out with something. But let me do these last two over here. Lazy days, DeMonte. Are you lazy, DeMonte? Let's do this one right here. Lazy and chill, Linda. Encourages your ability. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, I tried to be encouraging. I mean, that's for me. I mean, I love showing and doing my art here with you guys, but I try to show you all as many ideas and techniques, and I show you everything I know, so that y'all will try. And Eileen, if you need the supplies to do it, Eileen's right there for you. Eileen will be right on the job. To supply you with a link to whatever you need. Oh, today's your birthday, Karen? Well, happy birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday. Hope you have a good one. Yesterday was Colleen's birthday. Scrap Chick Colleen. Okay, so I think I'm liking that. I do need to get something to drink though. How long have we been here? An hour and 45 minutes? So we have a little bit more time. I'm sure Jean, I'm hoping she's napping. So I need to run down and get some coffee and then, or juice. I don't think I have any coffee made. I might have to get some juice. Eileen's your personal shopper. I know, right? So I'm going to go get something to drink and take a quick break. and then we'll come. I'm not leaving. I'm not disconnecting anything. I'm just gonna walk away for just a minute. I'll do a where here, so people don't wonder. Oh, well, good, Button. Button said, I encourage her to try many new things that you're too scared to do. Yeah, I don't know how many ordered gouache yesterday. I know, right? Oh, good question. Good question. Linda asked how many ordered gouache yesterday from our show. But at least it wasn't expensive. Gouache is, I got that set, regularly $13.99, 40% off coupon, and a $2 pallet. I mean, really, what? Under 10 bucks? we did good. All right, guys, let me go see if I have some coffee made. If not, I'll just grab some juice, and I'll be right back. Okay, give me some cranberry juice. That's what I drink when I'm not drinking coffee. All right. So, let's see. Almost just kind of like that with just maybe a cream color. Kind of a yellowy cream color. Like, I don't know what this is. It's probably the palest. It's called cream. So I think I'm going to use a cream color just to kind of blend. Because I don't really want a major color. I just want a little bit of blend. Probably won't even show up. But just want to kind of smooth out the pencil a couple places here. Oh, let me get another question from the chat pack. Kind of fun. Thanks everybody for stopping in and hanging out while we keep our Jean company or napping, either one. preferably napping, so she can get well. All right, let's see here. I think I'm going to start putting the questions to the back so we don't keep accidentally pulling out the same ones. Okay, we did that one last time. Vacation. Okay, I think I need another section here. Let me pull out another pile. All right. What is one item you own that you really should throw away, but probably never will? Here comes my sanitation department down the street. What's one item you should probably throw away, but probably never will? Yeah, I don't know. It's just you know, the thing is it's a walk in Eden. It's like kind of like a fantasy garden. It's odd. It is an odd book. Your checkbook, Eileen. Miss Rose says your house is full of those type of items. Okay, all right, come on, guys. Pick one thing. Pick one thing. We're not going to Hoarders Anonymous here. Well, I don't even know if that was anonymous with you guys. BG said clothes that don't fit. The hubby, 43 years. Oh, DeMonte, that's cute. I hope you won't throw him away. Her husband of 43 years. That's cute. K-Burst, I just threw that item out. My old blanket that you had on your bed. I thought you were going to say your husband. Your husband. Or were you making a joke and that's what you were saying? He's a keeper. Oh, good, DeMonte. You're going to keep yours too, K-Berg? Okay. Okay, so Miss Aroma said she has a beautiful pair of tan and blue high heels. They hurt and you can't walk in them, but they're so beautiful. Yeah, see, now that's something you need to decorate with those. That needs to be a decoration. You can't ever wear them and you want to enjoy them. Eileen says her old calculator. Button says she threw everything out. Max said some old school textbooks. You don't know where to begin with this. Now, we finally did throw this away. But it's something that it reminds me of that question. So back in the day, you know, when VCRs and betas first came out, I need black. I got a little bit of pencil dust there. When they first came out, you kind of almost had to pick between one or the other when they first came out, VHS or beta. Well, we picked beta. It was more expensive to buy a beta, but the quality of recording off of the TV was better back in the day. Now, we're way back in the day when VHS and beta first came out. Well, we kept that beta machine 30 years after we stopped using it because it had the best digi clock on it. So we call it our $3,000 digi clock because we kept it for years just because of the digital clock. It had the perfect digital clock on that beta machine. So we hauled that baby around, I don't know how many places, and kept that beta machine for 30 years before we finally got rid of it, just because of the digi clock. No joke. Mac has some old recipe books. Well, now see, that's a sentimental thing because your mother loved them, or they're your mother's recipes, or something like that. Even though you'll never cook out of them, that's a sentimental item. That's, you know. Don't keep your beta machines. We did. And that was the only. We never used it. We just kept it for the. We just kept it for the digital clock. Yeah, I mean, if you have recipe books or recipe, I have recipe cards handwritten by my grandma. I'm never going to make those things. Now, Denise might. I think she has a set of them herself. She might make those cookies and things, recipes of grandma's. I just want them because they're in my grandma's handwriting. And I have some of her letters, too. And my mom has the most beautiful handwriting. I know I've shown it to y'all before. I don't know if Mom's still here. Mom has the most beautiful handwriting. She always has. I could recognize my mom's handwriting anywhere. Okay, I'm kind of going with that there. Oh, wait, we got some answers here. Let's see. You remember they came with the beta machine from a local? You rented a beta machine from a local video store? Yeah, when everybody went to Blockbuster and. But, VHS won out over beta. We got beta because of the recording capabilities. The quality was better when they first came out. And then, of course, everybody just rented movies. Nobody recorded anything. So then everybody went to VHS. And then, of course, that's way before CDs. Yeah, you had an old analog TV. Black and white TV. Yeah, and they turn the analog signal off. It's weird. I mean, I bet there's people that still have I mean, I don't know. I know they did converter boxes for analog TVs, if anybody still had them and all that. But it's not like, here's the thing. That signal, an analog signal, didn't just go away. It's like, did gravity stop? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's gone, but where is it? Where's the analog signal? That's the question I want to know. I want to know where the analog signal is. Yeah, Kathy, yeah. You have a cardigan. You wore the heck out of it, but it was at the perfect level of softness. Mel has old letters that your aunt passed away, wrote you years ago. Yeah, Mel. It's a mystery of life. That's right, Vicki. The mystery of life. Where is the analog signal? Well, it's got to be out there somewhere. All right, so now let's see. What can I go to from here? Let me shade some of these larger duck bills a little bit. I want them to have a little bit more depth here. So just a little bit more green. Miss Roma said my old university essays. Reminds me of when I was clever. I'm sure you're still clever. Why wouldn't you still be clever? Hang out with young people. That would be my advice. If you start feeling old, go find some young people to hang out with. Or just follow on YouTube or, I love watching Bailey J. She makes me feel young. She's younger than, she's not much older than my grandkids. I love watching Bailey. She'll make you feel young. She and I don't know if Terry Trouble is going to be watching this, but Terry Trouble, she loves Jazza. She loves her some Jazza. She's not a cougar or anything, but she loves her some Jazza. Well, I don't know if y'all know that Bailey and Jazza met up day before yesterday. I think in Palm Springs at some kind of a YouTube convention thingy. Miss Roma did biochemistry. It's like gobbledygook to me now. Well, if you liked it, see, I love geometry. I never could grasp algebra because nobody could explain it to me. I asked. Trust me, I asked everybody. When I went back to school in my 30s, I love geometry because I can visualize, I can see geometry. But algebra, and Cam was too young well, no, he wasn't even born when I went back to school. So he couldn't help me. He says now he could help me understand algebra. But at the time, and I asked the teacher, I asked the other younger students, explain algebra to me. And they said, you don't have to understand it. You just memorize the formulas. Well, I didn't want to just memorize the formulas. I was paying to go back to school. I wanted to understand what the heck I was doing. Not just pass. That wasn't my, I didn't just want to go pass. I wanted to understand. And so nobody, even the teacher, could not explain to me. The teacher could not explain to me algebra. It just said memorize the formulas. So it's like, okay. But, so yeah, I love me some geometry, algebra. I would love it. Because I actually like math. Now, I don't like measuring things when I'm doing stuff, but I don't mind math. It's like a puzzle. To me, math is like a puzzle. But algebra, it defeated me. And again, Cam said, I'll show you how it works, Nana. I can explain it to you, but we just haven't had time. But I don't care where your ex is. Find out yourself. Yes, I know, Button. Magda, you like geometry too? Well, that's what I'm saying. They just said just memorize the formulas, learn it by heart. But that doesn't explain it. I wanted to understand the concept. That is algebra. I know, Mac. I know. So anyway, okay. All right, so I think I got, here, I missed these two little babies over here. How did I do that? I need some red in the middle. Where's my raspberry color? Is that it? No. Here. I missed these two little pods over there. Yeah, see that, me too, Sarah. I love, it's like a puzzle. And just in memorizing the formulas, you can solve the problems. That it wasn't the problem of solving the problems. You have the formula, you can solve the problems. I wanted to understand the why of it. What, I wanted to understand the whole concept, not just be able to solve the problem. That's not what I wanted. I wanted it explained to me. And people thought I was crazy, Why do you want to understand it? So anyway, that's the question, Suzanne. Okay. And I know there's probably people watching right now on the recording. Well, not right now, but when I put it up. What do you care? Why do you want to, why? Especially young people, it's like, well, no, I can't say that because, there's people like Cam. He loves engineering and math and science. And he's thinking about going into environmental engineering, or he might go to art school. I mean, he's got so many things that he likes. Boo she just wants to be a doctor. And if Cheer gets her scholarships to be a doctor, that's the last she said. Now she could change her mind. She's only going to be a freshman next year. I don't understand the why either. I feel like it was all made up. It could have been, Sarah. Somebody just gave us a bunch of formulas and No, I'm sure there's purposes to it. But, nobody could explain it to me. So, all right. And I could get algebra for dummies or get Cam to teach me, but I'll stick with geometry. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. Okay, you've no doubt heard the expression, they couldn't pay me enough to do that job. What job would that be for you? What job could they not pay you enough to do? Okay, I think I'm going to go over here with the raspberry color and do some of these flowers. And I want them very pale, though. I mean, I want them light. So I'll probably get in here with some white on top of the little red. Just smear it, you know, because I want to keep it very, but I want that color over here. I want that red in here. No one will tell you who uses it. Jen says her job that she would never want to have is be a math teacher. Janet said a plumber. Max said a proctologist. Eileen said a horse trainer. Mermaid Jen said anything with big bugs. Oh my gosh, a guy that comes to your house. Who picks up dog poop at your house? K-Berg. Is that a job that I need to know about? Well, I don't have a dog, but if y'all do not follow Mike Rowe, the Dirty Jobs guy, he is hilarious. And when he posts letters from his mother, oh my gosh. When his mom lost her purse in Walmart, it's the funniest thing you have ever heard. Go look up Mike Rowe on Facebook and scroll back until you find letters from mom and find the one with she lost her purse at Walmart. It's hilarious. A window cleaner for a high rise. They come here. I never have heard of that, Vicky. A dog pooper scooper? You mean they come to your, like, for your backyard, I'm assuming, Vicky, not in your house. I never have heard of that, Kathy. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds to me like someone in the South would go, what? Where's that, in, like, New York, in a high rise? What? Okay, so we can, let's just say this. Let's eliminate anything that has to do with poop. What other job would you not want to ever do that doesn't involve poop of any kind? Plumber, dog picking up, any of it. Let's pick something totally, let's think outside the box. Let's think outside the poop box. What other job? What jobs would you not want to do? I mean, you know, maybe little kids get on your nerves and you wouldn't want to be a kindergarten teacher, or, you know, pest control. Pooper people in California. Duty. Oh my gosh, Vicky, that's hilarious. Vicky says she found one called Duty Calls. A pest waste management. Duty. D-O-O-D-Y. Duty Calls. O-M-G, Vicky. That is hilarious. Oh my goodness, my eyes are watering now. It's hard to color when your eyes are watering. Just saying. These girls, if you have not ever been over here, if you're watching this on YouTube and have not ever been over to the live chat, please try to make it one day. A pedicure. Now that, Miss Roma, I'm there. I am there with that one, Miss Roma. I would not want to be a pedicurist. I don't like to touch people's feet. I don't want to, I'm with you on that. Miss Aroma, move over. I'm sitting next to you. I do not ever want to be a pedicurist. I do not want to touch anybody's feet. Oh my gosh. I never even saw that. I never even heard of that, Vicky. I'm hoping they mean in your yard. Not in your house. And I don't like anybody touching my feet either. I've never had a pedicure. Never. And I never want one. Don't anybody touch my feet. Ever. My nails, my fingernails, I mean, I'll let Boo paint them or something, but not my feet. Don't anybody touch my feet, and I don't even, just put your feet in your shoes. Oh, but I know I've said this before. There's somebody posted a meme, I think it was a couple years ago. So y'all probably seen it before, where it said something to the effect, if your toenails, how did they say it? If your toenails look like an eagle getting ready to swoop down to catch his dinner, you might not want to wear sandals in the summer. Well, yeah, I know. There's a lot of people. Denise and Boo go getting pedicures and mani-pedis all the time. But, you know, not me. Don't touch my feet, and I don't want to touch yours. Yeah, not me. I don't want Hubster or anybody putting lotion on my feet. Now, Hubster has cute feet. I gotta say, he has cute feet, but I don't want to touch them. I don't want to touch anybody's feet. And if your toenails, like I said, if your toenails look like eagle talons getting ready to swoop down to catch your dinner, put some shoes on. Don't be wearing sandals. You have no business wearing sandals. All right, moving along. Okay. And not talking about temperatures. Oh, here we go. Now, all right, and I'm going to make a qualification on this question. Don't use art supplies or craft supplies. Don't say that, because we would love that, right? If you could open your own retail store, what would you sell? What merchandise? I know that for me, it's a bookstore. It's that simple. A bookstore for me. A used bookstore, because there's all kinds of new ones. I would want a used bookstore. So for me, it would be a bookstore. If I had to open up something, a retail shop. And I know there's a lot of readers here. Jen, Reading with Pugs, or Book Nester, they would say the same thing, I'm sure. Okay, Miss Aroma, rightly so, said candles. Yeah, see, Jen, I knew you would say, yeah, shelves, and Jen, bookstores. Sarah, bookstore. A combo bookstore and pub, Sarah? Oh, I would like to hear the readings at the end of the night there. Button Addict said comic books and geeky collectibles. DeMonte says baking supplies. Eileen says Janet would sell mint thongs. You're only saying that because Janet went to have coffee with her friend. That's the only reason you're fessing up to that one there, Eileen. Oh, there's Janet. Rowan says a yarn store. West Virginia Melody said flowers and bird feeders. Whippy said flowers and roses. Linda said a bookstore, a used bookstore, with a little store for kitty or doggy. Oh, will you hire one of those pooper scoopers, Linda? Mermaid Jan said coffee shop. Someone's tweeting me. They're probably tweeting me their answer. They're watching from afar. Mel G said antique and vintage store. That would be Denise. Denise always liked antiques and vintage stuff. Vintage clothes, vintage. Karen said antique store. You would fit in there. Eileen, a bookstore for her. Yeah. Sarah, you'll be in a coffee shop in the evening. It'll be a pub. Ah, a combo bar. A coffee bar in the morning and a pub at night with a bookstore. Vicky, bookstore. Max said cakes. K-Berg said restaurant. Linda said absolutely. Is that, you're talking about the gin? Sarah said, and people can check out books and read while having coffee or eating, or they can buy a book. Yeah. Some of the used bookstores around here, they have coffee sitting places, sitting areas in them. It's not really a coffee shop, but they have areas where you can have coffee and sit and drink coffee and read. Um, Mac or inflatable flamingos. You want to run Eileen off, wouldn't you, Mac? You're no friend of Eileen's if you do that. That's for sure. DeMonte likes antiques too. Miss Aroma said she'd like to sell vintage and antique fabrics. So I'm just kind of watching here while I finish up some of these flowers. We have about 20 minutes, guys, and then my 25 minutes. I don't want to run off into time where it shuts off automatically, because it comes to about 2 hours and 50 minutes. It says you're supposed to have 3 hours, but it usually shuts off 2 hours and 50 minutes, so I don't want to go that long. I don't want to take a chance on losing our video. Sarah says, oh, and I can have that's cute. Book menus, right? And short stories to pair with the meal. Oh. The ultimate introvert experience. I would like to be, if I had to own a store, it'd probably be a bookstore. But if I had to have another job, like I'd love to be an archaeologist, but I don't really like to travel that much, especially flying, and you got to fly so much. But I love research. I could probably be a librarian. But see, I love to talk, so I couldn't be quiet. Is there such thing as a talking librarian? Like, a lot of chatter in the library? That could be a new thing. Couldn't we do that? The chatty librarian. That could be a thing, guys. I'm telling you. Karen says I still want an art store, even though you say I can't. I didn't say you couldn't. I just wanted to hear something different, because I know a lot of people, in our group would want art store, craft store, something, like that. And I just wanted to, get y'all to think outside the box. All right, we probably have time for maybe 1 or 2 more questions while I finish these flowers. She helps people research stuff. Oh, a reference desk. Your daughter-in-law does that. Yeah, see, I love that. And you could talk. There's a thing, but you have to talk quiet, Vicki. So the reference desk, I wonder if they could put it like out in the lobby of the library where you could talk loud and a lot. Because y'all know I like to talk. Oh, here's another flower. And I talk loud. I was born talking loud. Ask Mom. And I could make straight A's in school, but I would get, back then it was a U. Unsatisfactory. I would get U's in, not conduct, what was it? Where you talked a lot. I would get U's in that. I'd get unsatisfactory in the chatty department. Actually, I should got an S plus, a satisfactory plus, because I did it well. I did it really well. Okay, let's see. I'm looking through here to see if I see any more little bits like that could maybe be. Here, these two could be some flowers down in here. These are all like leaves and things. We'll do those the dark green. This is the background back here. I think I want that red, like these plants. So let's put that in there. The background. Self-control! That's it, Linda! Thank you. I would get U's in self-control. Exactly, Linda. Thank you. You must have... Linda, how'd you know that? How'd you know that, Linda? Easily distractible. See, we didn't have OCD back then. There was no such thing as OCD or, you know, none of that stuff. We were just unsatisfactory in self-control. Okay, let's go to the next question. All right. All right, let's put that one in the back of the box. Oh, this one is funny. Okay, if you had to describe your personality in terms of a farm animal, what animal would you be? What animal would you be? I'd probably have to be a rooster and just, you know, yelling and talking at the top of my lungs. That would have to probably be me, the rooster. Crowing and talking and jabbing and yelling and so what animal would you be? And you had to describe your personality. Your personality. Don't anybody start describing yourself physically. I mean, come on now. Oh, you said Eeyore, Vicky. A chicken? Mermaid Jen. A chicken. A cat. Okay, yeah, a donkey. Now, come on. Let's think, people. Think. Okay, so Mel said a duck. Quack, quack, quack. Yeah, well, that could go on. Yeah, or a rooster. I don't know. A rooster's louder. Okay, so now, all right, so let me go ahead and get some white and blend out these flowers before we have to go. Hopefully we put Jean to sleep. Although I don't imagine Jean sleeping on. I mean, she does say she sleeps on my show. She must put it on mute. She has to put it on mute. A barn cat, solitary and independent. That's a good one, Button. See, you thought about it. Okay, Karen said a greedy pig because she buys too many supplies. A fainting goat? A fainting goat? I'm not sure. Don't think I've heard of a fainting goat, and I'm not sure why. Do you faint a lot? What did Sherry say? A scorpion. Oh my gosh, Sherry, a scorpion. Actually, I've been stung by scorpions. They're not fun. I've told y'all my scorpion story, right? I know I have. A lizard laying in the sun. Button says, fall asleep, TD, no need to mute. Oh, you just turn the volume. Yeah, I would just turn the volume down, though, if you're going to try to sleep listening to me. Because I do talk loud. And though I do try to, Jean, who's not here right now, or if she is, she's napping, she usually tells me if the volume is too high. I try to regulate it so that it's not too loud. But, you know, everybody can turn their own volume down, too. I suppose. Yeah. I've got stung by a scorpion. No fun. Feels like, I'll tell you what it feels like. Now, of course, I'm not talking about the deadly ones, like in the desert, where if they sting you, you die in 30 minutes. I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about the little ones in Texas. And if they sting, if it feels exactly, imagine a hot match, and you blew the match out and then stuck it on your skin. That's what a scorpion sting feels like. Oh, that's cute. DeMonte said donkeys are protective friends of other animals. Oh, goats that faint fall over when scared? I never heard of an alpaca. Yeah. A sheepdog, keeping everyone in order. There you go, Kathy. Keep us in order, will ya? But we expect to see you stream anytime soon now. Just saying. Kathy's on the verge of being a streamer. Just needs a little bit more push. So what animal should we be to push Kathy over the edge to stream? What should we be? A billy goat? We're all going to be a billy goat, Kathy K-Berg. You have to stream. See how I work that in the conversation? I've been stung by jellyfish too. In Corpus Christi, Texas, when I was with my sister in Corpus, I got stung by a jellyfish, and it was all over my legs. And oh boy, those things hurt. I don't know if it was a jellyfish, a man-o-war, what kind of species it was. But my legs were on fire. So I sat out for about an hour, I guess, maybe not that long. I sat out until it eased up. Put some ice on it or something. Of course, back, you put an ice pack on anything and made you better. And yeah, Mad Rat, we know you would be a rat. Oh my gosh. And so then my sister goes, come on, get back in the ocean. Come back. Let's go back in. I went, oh, I got stung by jellyfish. She goes, what's the chances of you getting stung again? Come on, you big chicken. I can hear my sister now. I went, okay. So I go back in and I get stung all over my body. Like, not my face, but like all over the rest of my body. I got stung again. Like, dumb me. Why did you go back in? Yeah, I guess I would be dead if it was a man-o-war. Kind of like those scorpions in the desert. Yeah, so, yeah, I've been stung. They're not fun. And neither is a scorpion sting. So. But, I'm allergic to bees. And so, getting stung by a scorpion, and this was years ago. I'm talking probably 35 years ago, maybe. So I got stung by a scorpion, and I'm allergic to bees. So I thought, I maybe should go to the emergency room. I mean, am I going to die? I mean, like a bee sting could kill you, but does a scorpion? So I went to the emergency room, and I said, well, I'm allergic to bees, and I got stung by a scorpion. So I wasn't sure. They gave me an ice pack, said that'll be $50. Oh my gosh. Okay, Middle said just need a little more push to stream. Oh, get over the nervousness, awkwardness. You know what though? The way to get over your nervousness and awkwardness of streaming is just to stream. All of us, at least in our group, we're all going to be there to help you. So you don't have to be afraid to stream with us. Yeah, you are talking to us, and when you're reading chat, you're answering, you're interacting with chat. So now here's what does take a little bit of practice. What does take a little bit of practice is reading chat, talking, and working on a project all at once. You do have to kind of get that multitasking thing down. But when you're starting out and you're new, we're all going to be, you can let chat roll off for 30 minutes, and we're still there for you. We'll still be there for you. Even if you let chat roll off for 30 minutes. We'll be going, hey, hi. But we'll be there for you. Okay, so there's my flowers. Again, I still have to do, some of this dark. And I think I don't know if I want to do a wash or if maybe I just go in here with the dark green and start shading. I don't know. Because my time's about up, guys. And hopefully I didn't talk too loud to wake Jean up. Now she might be awake. Hopefully she's resting. She's going to go back to the doctor tonight and get some meds because her general practitioner can't see her. She's all booked up. So she has to go to aftercare hours. She's watching Keep on Typing instead of talk. Oh, yeah. You're used to watching. Yeah, but you get used to it, Kathy. If you wait till you think you're adept at reading chat and working, if you wait till you think it's through practice that you'll get good at it. You're not going to get good at it just thinking about doing it that way. You think, well, I got to be able to read chat and do that. It won't happen by thinking about it. You have to do it. You're welcome, Cece Clarissa. Bye, hon. Have a good day. You just get better by doing. Mel said, oh, it sounds like being a stay-at-home mom with 3 kids. Yeah, you can talk on the phone, chase the kids, cook supper. That's right. And then, you know, every now and then you'll see a streamer, me included, where we'll just all of a sudden we'll be like in the zone where you're like in the zone of doing whatever it is, especially if it's something you don't do all the time. Like I don't really have to think too much about coloring once I have my colors selected and all that. I'm not really thinking about this. I'm just doing it. And you get that way. You get that way with whatever project you're doing, although every now and then you'll just like freeze. I mean, not stop doing what you're doing, but you'll stop talking because you're like in a zone for a minute. And everybody does that. But you know, we're not going to bite you. We're not going to bite you. Just do it, Kathy, or anybody else in our group here that wants to try streaming. It's really fun. So you can see I'm just kind of going in here and finding some of the dark shadows I need to sharpen around these. That's right, Jen. If you can do it with a kid, with a small toddler running around and still do it, for sure. And I think it's cute when I watch your show, Jen, and I hear, you know, your little one in the background. I think it's adorable. That's just me, you know. It's not like he's screaming or anything like that. You know what I mean? It's not like a screaming child in the background. Yours isn't, anyway. Some might be. Well, yeah, Joycey has problems with her camera, and for some reason, I don't know why, and she needs to get in contact with Ustream if she can't record, because I don't know what that issue is. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that issue before, where you can't, literally, it won't let you record. I don't know what that deal is. But Joycey always had problems with her camera, and it is frustrating when you don't know how to fix it. But we're there for you. We'll be there for you, trying to help you. So this is going to take me a while to do all this background here. See, I'm going to shade. I'm just going to go in here and do, you know, shading like this, all in this background with the darker green. So I've essentially kept it down to a lime green and a dark green, a raspberry color, red, a gray, and this other kind, well, this is the same green here with just a different color shading. So I've kept it down to greens, kind of a magenta. It's called raspberry, is the name of the pencil color is raspberry. And then 2 shades of gray with a black, and that's black acrylic paint on the background. Did she ever come back? Did she ever get her stream back yesterday? I know something happened and turned it off. She says she turned something off, but I don't know what that is. I wish I was there to help her, you know? I wish I was like right there trying to, you know, talk her through things. Or Jean or any of us, we wish we could be there for her. But she has camera issues, and she always has since day one. I don't know. But yeah, we all felt for her. She did come back? Okay. I waited around and kind of checked, but then I got busy with other things, so I didn't make it back. But so anyway, guys, we're at 2.5 hours, so I think I'm going to head out. And good. Good, thanks, guys. All right, Eileen. So let me go ahead and I'll back out so you can see the whole thing here a little better. That's too far. I don't need that far. So yeah, here's the big picture. Yeah, I wish you could, Sarah, for real. So hope y'all enjoyed this, and hope our Jean got a little bit of a little relaxing on our impromptu. Cheer up, Jean, because she didn't get to go visit Linda today. And you gotta just do it, Kathy. Just let us know, and we'll be there for you. No, really, we will be there for you. I'm just teasing you. You know we'll be there for you. So I think I'm gonna finish this up today, so I can post this picture. I already posted the. Let me show y'all again if you weren't here. I finished and posted today the werewolf. So I got this done and posted him everywhere. So I was glad to get him done because he took a while with all those little birds and bats and everything. And so I do want to finish this one. And then I'm going to go ahead and post this one as is too. In the Mysterious Library, I'm not going to do anything in the white areas. I'm just going to leave it white because I'm kind of just liking that contrast. That way her hair really stands out. You can show your Alphabetica. Oh, okay, Kathy. You can do, I mean, we're there for, trust me, we'll be there just to watch paint dry. We will. Seriously. We'll watch swatching. We'll watch, you just show us, you get your pencils out and just tell us the name of every pencil. We'll be there. We're just that way. So I'm going to try to finish this one and post it. And I already posted the, and I want to post this. So if you go over to my Facebook color book album, again, I don't have to follow you. You don't have to follow me. Just go to my name, go to my albums, and under my albums, I have it broke out into folders, I guess. So I have a color book folder. I have a fan art folder. Oh, speaking of fan art, here's my. I did finish my picture of Brad Metzler. If y'all know who he is, the author. And so I did post that. What else? Portrait album. I have pets. I have animal album or folder, whatever you call it on Facebook. You have to go to my albums, and then under albums they're broken out. So I hope everybody has a good day. If I don't see you, don't forget Barb is going to have Seth Apter. If y'all are into mixed media, you'll know who Seth Apter is. She'll be having him as a guest on her show tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. And anything else, guys? I guess not. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and head out. And, I'll put this up on YouTube so you can see some more coloring. And we'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.